My name's Sarah Campbell. I studied a Bachelor of Applied Science in Recreation Planning and Management, and I currently work for Adelaide United Football Club. The most relevant subject to me at the moment in my career was the sport and event course that we did in our third year. Basically, it was just how to run an event from start to finish, everything you need to do in the lead up, everything for the day and everything afterwards. So every week when I have a W League game, I need to write an event plan, and it's a full-on event plan with team officials and match officials that are involved, timings that your signs are going to be put up, your flags are going to be put up, everything like that, when all of your contractors can bump in and out. So I've got like a 10-page document of a seating plan, everything like that for the entire stadium and the entire day. So anything you need is in that document. So I do that every single week for every single game. With the UniSA practicums, I actually did one for the South Australian Jockey Club. I figured the Adelaide Cup was a huge event, and because I knew I wanted to be sport and event focused, I went for that. And they actually rang me up when I was doing my exams in my last year of study and said, hey, we've got a marketing assistant job for you. It's not big, it's nothing much, but you get your foot in the door. So I definitely took that, and that was where I spent my first 4 years when I was out of uni. Another practicum I also did was back when the South Australian Soccer Federation was around. So I did a practicum there. I actually ran a little tournament here at Hindmarsh, and it was a little five-a-side tournament that they took the winners from each state and then they played as a curtain raiser to the World Cup quite a few years back. So yeah, that was a big project that I did here. So I made some great networks because I knew, when I knew I wanted to work in football. I knew that from the start. Even when I was at the Jockey Club, I always had that 5-year plan that, nope, I'm going to be working for football in 5 years' time. So I did, I was at the Jockey Club learning as I went. Even there I did running sheets, I did event plans, helped with marketing, everything like that. So it was definitely a great experience to get there, but I knew that in 5 years' time I'd be back here at Hindmarsh Stadium. So yeah, it was a really good thing with the UniSA course and the way it runs and the way you actually get out there in the workforce. I met some great people. I knew the competitions manager at the Soccer Federation and everyone like that. There was even a guy that worked for the competitions manager that when I came for this job, he actually put in a good word for me. So the people that you meet are just so invaluable to your future career. My job really has two parts. I have the administration side, which is getting your girls contracted, training schedules, everything like that. So all of the office work, that's half of my job. I also plan all of our travel as well, so bus, plane, everything like that, meals, accommodation. So that's all the in-office stuff. I then get to travel with girls, so that's a lot of fun seeing the work that you've done. When we come here to play at Hindmarsh, I run the events, make sure everyone's there on time, teams arrive on time, referees are there, everything happens on time, the players know when they're in the change room, out the change room, when they can warm up, everything like that. Make sure they've got their drinks, they've got their food, the volunteers are here, the signs are up, so yeah, there's that whole, just from woe to go, the entire event experience, and then you get to watch your team play as well, so yeah, it's a good experience. I've really stayed in touch with UniSA. I'm in the alumni, which means I get to meet all the up-and-coming students, and it's great to meet such excited people about what they do and passionate people, as I believe you need to follow your passion. You have to love what you're doing every single day, get out of bed and realise you are doing the job of your dreams. So I'm very lucky in that way, and all these up-and-coming students, they're really, really excited about what they do, and because I've needed volunteers for games, I've actually been able to go back to alumni functions and meet with all the young students, and I've actually got a girl named Dara that actually come here, and she runs our ball crew for us on match day. So she's been really great, and hopefully we can help her with her resume, which is important for the future, because I'm in football, but this isn't, this is just the beginning for me. I'd love to just keep going up the ranks in football. There's the Football Federation of Australia, who I work closely with and have good relationships with, so that's kind of the next step up to go national. Then there's all the national teams, then there's of course FIFA, so it's endless. I'm just at the beginning of my career, and yeah, pretty much owe it all to my studies and who I met along the way, because it is good what you know, but it's also really good who you know. I think if you love sport, you may not be a A-League athlete like the guys behind me, but if you love sport, there is a career for you, and the Rec Planning Management course was just the best thing I've ever done, and I highly recommend it because you can have a career in sport without being an athlete, and the opportunity is endless. And if you're passionate about it, which you really need to be to get through the uni course, yeah, just follow your passion and you'll end up in your dream job.